My enemies are many. My equals are none.
Welcome back to part 2 of my France Let's Play, the Italian campaign for Napoleon Total War with Darthmod. So, picking things up, we left them last time. We've marched on Turin. We've managed to attack a small force just outside Turin, which is now drawing out the troops they had garrisoned within. Should be much easier to take them in the open field than trying to fight through the streets. So, the initial force is just a single artillery unit, 12-pounder foot artillery, and a unit of line infantry. And they've got a much more rounded force coming out as reinforcements, but we do outnumber them because we've thrown as many troops as we could forward to reinforce Napoleon's army. Okay, they're not the most effective. They're not the best troops with all the revolutionary infantry and militia, but with the artillery and just the sheer numbers, we should be able to prevail fairly comfortably. So let's dive on in and take Turin. In we go. As always, thanks for your comments, advice, tactics, and suggestions. They're all greatly appreciated. Do keep them coming. And feel free to keep the unit name suggestions over on part 1 of this series coming. But remember, they are just for Napoleon's army for this series. And we'll do exactly the same for the Egyptian campaign. But when it comes time to do the grand European campaign, we'll take unit name suggestions for all of our armies. Just because, yeah, I don't kind of want to get attached and putting all these names in only for us to have very limited time with these shorter, smaller campaigns at the start. But yeah, we can always recycle some of these names as well. What I would like is that perhaps the names that we put into Napoleon's army to a degree get reused, and we kind of see the progression of those troops across the campaigns, which I think would be kind of cool. This is a terrible deployment for us. This is awful. Uphill. What I'm thinking is trying to rush up here to hold this position. Hold this part of the ridge. I don't know where their reinforcements are coming in from. One would assume directly behind them. But you can never quite trust a total war game for reinforcements. So yeah, I could put all the artillery up here, secure this position. That little ridge line there will be impassable, so that would actually give me a nice position, actually, to, even if I could get some artillery up there, just firing straight across, keep them protected. And across that line, we probably should space out the artillery rather than have them in one big battery, although that would focus the enemy in on that position and we can just canister their faces off. So we can do that. I was hoping we get a chance just to blast their artillery to bits, because it is a bigger, chunkier bit of artillery there. The 12-pounder. But I can't really see. We're attacking them as well. So, I mean, I could sit back. I'm trying to remember with Napoleon Total War and I guess kind of Empire before it. If you take out the enemy artillery, does that draw them to you? Can you just blast them? Do they eventually march to you? Or do they just kind of derp out and just sit there? Because otherwise I'd consider falling back to this position and holding here and have them come down the hill to me. Because that's an option to hold here rather than race for the ridge. It's not that far to go. I think we will try and push to the ridge, though. The problem is if we hold here, our line infantry spread along here still isn't going to get a proper shot. They're going to have to move up even further. But otherwise, they're just going to take the high ground along this ridge and just blast us from there, and then we'll eventually have to push uphill to them. So I guess we've got to contest the hill. Okay, let's put all of you guys, revolutionary infantry, together. Pop those guys there, and then we'll have the National Guard militia. We probably want to pop them on the left and then have a strong center of the grenadiers and fusiliers of the line. We could even have the chasseurs in there, actually. I can't check their stats. Oh no, I can check their stats in battle. Right click. How does that compare to the fusiliers, actually? Yeah, not bad. They've got slightly longer range as well. Chasseurs or hunters are light infantry, excel at skirmishing and ranged attacks. I'm just wondering if I should, for this, actually have them just fully lined up rather than in light infantry behavior. So I think, yeah, I'm going to attach them to the grenadiers and fusiliers of the line to give me a solid center. And yeah, I'm going to keep the cavalry here. We're going to rush them up quickly, see if we can harass that cannon. Silence. Come on, I want to get you guys so you're just on that ridge line, please. Okay, yeah, they're coming in from behind. That is fine. That is fine. If you rush you guys up here, the ridge should actually protect you. Now I'm going to get shot by that line infantry, but I've got to neutralize that artillery. Their rifles are coming in. I kind of forget how massive these maps are, actually. And even though I've got to climb up here. If we can secure the ridge there, we can fire on down. We've got to secure this ridge. Shot coming through is going to be nasty, but they're firing at range. Not as close as they need to be. Neutralize the cannon, break them, and then get the dragoons out of there. This will give me time to get my troops up to the top of the hill. Claim the ridge. Boom. And withdraw. Yeah, this perfect. This is something that I really feel Napoleon and Empire excel at. You have to use terrain. Or, well, I mean, you don't have to, but it is a massive detriment if you don't. So now we've got this ridgeline. I mean, this feels like something that the generals of the day would do. You know, they'd be racing to take the high ground. Now, I think we need to spread out the artillery a little bit here. This could definitely be a kill box with some artillery in it. Have these two over here firing on down the hill. We're going to move slightly further forward as well. We're just going to see off that initial infantry. General just charging forward. You're very ballsy, mate. But at this point, I think you're just charging forward to try and clear the, you know, come in as reinforced. Oh, we are getting blasted by their artillery. Okay, I kind of forgot about the range of that coming on in. Pull them back. Use the reverse kind of incline there on the hill. Oh, God, it's just this ridge line here is just perfect for setting up. I think I'm just going to move forward with all the artillery, actually. To about here. Use that lump of ground to secure my right flank. Pull you guys back if we can. It's going to be all on that one unit of cavalry I've got to try and knock out the artillery. Although, I might be able to do it with my own artillery and just blast them into bits down there and force them up the hill to me. No, they've gone. Good. Yeah, so have the artillery all formed up here. Have you guys behind. Off fire at will. And then have you guys... yeah, I mean, you can watch the right flank. I doubt anyone's going to come up there, but we've got the right really well secured, actually. Multiple ridges. Napoleon on up. Oh, okay, they've come in here with their general. Pull it back. Try and see him off. Artillery. Finish moving. Unlimber. Prepare to fire. Don't know if you guys are actually going to do much over here. I think you're also a bit too far back. You need to be further forward. But you've got your own little defensive ridge here. Well, that's okay. Just pack them all in there. That's fine. Massive militia volleys. Fire at them, draw them up this valley. Probably still move forward a little bit more, actually. What I might do is just knock out their artillery so they're forced to come to me. Did we knock their general back? Yeah, he's gone. I don't think we actually got a kill on him, though. I think there's still opportunity yet. There's just that terrain in front of them. We can still move forward a little bit more. Yeah, you guys can't hit them here. Advance. Artillery, if you could. Oh, theirs is just out of range. Okay, because theirs is bigger caliber. 12-pounders can fire further. Grenadiers, in you go. They want to fight. See him off. Now pull back into line. Give them a volley. Got this cavalry just kind of hanging back here. Move you guys over there. You have the artillery here and you should be able to fire nicely. With that in play, we're going to want to move you guys to about there. The terrain doesn't make for good advancement here. So we'll keep you guys as reserves back here. You guys can march to there. And there. Set the cavalry down to the right flank. We're going after that artillery. We're on the hunt. We've taken the ridge and we've marched down as far as I dare. Can we not see them? Oh yeah, we can just. Can you hit their artillery now? Yes. Try a volley on them first. And then we will turn to canister shot as these guys advance. I've broken them. On our left. Yeah, there we go. They're starting to fall. Firing towards my National Guard. That's fine. We've got the reinforcements here. The reserves ready to hold the line. Got the terrain covered. Got these guys ready to move in if we need them to protect the artillery. You guys won't get much from the trees here, but that's fine. 2 of 4. No, they've still got dragoons back there. You're going to have to hold. Canister on everything. They're broken. Point blank. Give them some more canister. Finish them. Cavalry might return. But for now it's broken. Switch targeting the artillery at the back again. Yeah, they're coming back. That's fine. We just need one of them switching this time. That square, not needed. Just need that other unit of dragoons coming on in, then we can fully retarget. Yeah, just pull you guys back a smidge. Chasseurs being able to fire off a volley before they get in range is pretty useful. Fire at these guys down the center. Cavalry going to go for my dragoons. Drop to the high ground. They're broken. Perfect. Yeah, they've gone as well. Nice. Damn good shredding. Take the high ground, because then if we charge on down, pretty solid advantage there. In we go. Beautiful. Napoleon, you're clear to advance. No, they've got their artillery still at the back, but we should be alright. You win the engagement here, dragoons. You can then charge the enemy cannon. A better veterancy. I assume your stats are probably slightly higher. Give chase. Got their own unit of grenadiers. Prepare to fire. Go. The door is open to you. Swing on around and clear them out. Second rank. Third rank. I think at this point you guys can shuffle on round to a flanking position.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Here we go. Clear away their artillery. Who's out of ammo? My grenadiers. They form column and advance. Charge. Puncture their line. There we go. Probably going to need some support, because just throwing them in there is a little bit ballsy. Even against just militia. Disrupts the line really nicely. They're going in column. Here come the reinforcements. Flooding on in. Well done, Grenadiers, for leading the charge. Nice. Broken. Okay, Grenadiers are down. Oh, they flanked me over here. I saw them going and I kind of did nothing about them because I thought they probably wouldn't hold up enough. They're not taking it. They've got to keep climbing the hill though to have a chance to fire on me. So what we're going to do is redeploy my troops up here further up the hill, so we can be the ones to fire on them.
Attacking bayonet.
Pull Napoleon back on up. Just give them volley after volley as they march up to us.
Nettoyez-moi ça! Ralliez-vous! Garde révolutionnaire!
Wait for it. As you're not getting a clear line of sight either, and plus Darthmod makes changes so that the closer you are to the enemy, the more deadly the volley, to kind of reflect the warfare of the time. So I'm going to move you guys around directly to a flanking position, really close to the enemy, so your next volley is deadly. Although at this advance, you'll take some hefty casualties because you're getting closer to these guys. While they're doing that, we're also going to advance with them as well. They're turning to face us, so they're not as close anymore. All this redeployment gives us time though to get on them and flank them and get close one way or another. So this next round of volleys should be very deadly. Last unit holding out. Here we go. Yeah. March more damage, and that's routed them. Obviously, these guys took a good chunk of damage as well. They had over 300 before we marched them down. They lost 30 in that. These guys have been smushed, and that is victory. I will actually continue it just a smidge longer. And if I can pull my dragoons or even pull Napoleon over here, because we should try and see off as many of them as possible so that hopefully we can just walk into Turin. I don't know if we'll be able to hit any of them still. No. Might all make it away before I can get to them. Go Napoleon, go. Did someone fall off his horse going down the hill? Yeah, looks like it. Wow. But victory, there we go. 649 lost. They lost 1,875. Look at the kills there. I mean, I don't know if somebody's doing it already, doing the friendly fire totals. I know some one or two of you like doing that. Also, I'm looking forward to seeing if any of you are doing battle reports or stories. I love when you guys do that and add to the experience, doing, you know, battle reports from soldiers or kind of letters home, or even like diary entries from Napoleon himself, perhaps. I know one or two of you have mentioned about doing that. I should say as well, I'm recording these first probably 2 or 3 episodes pretty much back to back, so I won't have seen any comments yet, but probably from part 4 onwards, I'll be able to start feeding off some of your comments and things like that. And obviously, yeah, no, sharing any stories and tales that you guys have started crafting and creating. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. Honestly, it's a delight being back playing Napoleon Total War. I've really missed it. Right, yeah, so we gained some veterans here. Our Fusiliers of the line, Grenadiers of the line. Dragoons, yeah, they ranked up as well. Nice. Good, good, good. I'll send them packing there. We will have to press the attack on them, so we'll have to probably fight again. Attacking general. Oh, wow. Oh, of course. Oh, ruddy heck, it's the militia garrison. Oh, we've been absolutely had here. Forgot about that. Oh, no. Oh, we really need to have... Yeah, damn. Had to have wiped all of them out, but they were retreating. We weren't able to... We didn't have enough cavalry to catch them all. Oh, no. Although, actually... no, if they have even a single... Do they have to have a single unit in there to trigger all the garrison spawning in if they don't have anyone in the settlement? Does the garrison still come in? I'm trying to remember with Napoleon now, actually. Okay, I mean, that is pretty scary. I know we did pretty well slaughtering a load of militia before, but can I take them on, or will they overwhelm me? Like, do I want to pull back and then press the attack again once I can throw up more Fusiliers? It's only going to be 2 more units, though, isn't it? Or do I want to see if they're going to sally out against me? Can't recruit any more units until I take Turin.
Obedience to the system.
Turns to the starved out. Yeah, all that additional militia from the garrison coming on in. It is just militia, though, an armed citizenry mob. We should be able to deal with them. Especially with the artillery I've got. They've got none of their own. I am going to continue the siege and hope that I can do it. And I'm going to prepare, potentially. We're sending these guys, in case they don't press the attach in the interface, we'll send up these guys so they can go straight on in next turn. That's pretty much what we can do. So, listen, I don't think there's any naval warfare on this campaign. No, there's literally no ports. That's fine. I'm keen to get stuck into the naval warfare side of things, though. Right, yeah, we've got to conquer Turin, though. I don't want to give them any breathing room. They're probably going to push out, surely. Yeah. Of course they are. They will have those guys reinforcing. Right. Another big battle. In we go. This episode will quite literally be the taking of Turin. Although I may have called this second episode the Italian job, just because I was tempted to call the first episode the Italian job, but you guys know me. I tend to call my first episode the rise of insert name. Okay. No, we are A-okay. I don't know. Can they march up here to us? This high ground position is glorious. I'm very glad that they made the design decision not to give artillery ammo, and it's just unlimited. Which I don't know how. I think actually it's like I don't think I'd enjoy. I mean, you have ammo on artillery in like newer Total Wars, don't you? Like do you in like Warhammer? I think you do. I think it's just the battles don't go on long enough for you to run out. I'm actually happy with artillery not having like an ammo limit, just because I think it's like, well, hopefully it'd be well supplied, and I think it would after a while. I mean, maybe it would make artillery, you know, you'd really have to. I mean, I think they'd probably have to just massively, maybe even increase the damage more from artillery if they were to put a limit on the amount of ammo it had. If they ever did like a Napoleon 2 or Empire 2 or something like that, just because. Yeah, otherwise I guess it wouldn't give you good enough reason. I mean, yeah, it'd have to have high damage output for you to want to use it. Otherwise, if you're like, oh, it's going to run out of ammo quickly. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm quite happy they didn't give it limitations. I'm really hoping that that is the path they come up to get to us. If not, it's going to be round here, surely. They're attacking me as well. So they're pressing the attack. Oh, this is diabolical. Oh, this is glorious. I just wish I had more artillery to blast them. Oh, this is going to be fabulous. Yeah, if that is the path thing, I don't know. I think that might all be terrain they can't use. But if that is the path up, oh, they will be blasted to pieces. Failing that, they've got to probably come up around here. And again, we'll probably claim this mountain here. We'll call it Artillery Mountain. There is always one. We'll claim this position up here, the high ground, blast them from afar. When they get closer, we'll, you know, redeploy. Once we know where the pathways down are, we can then redeploy. Face them. What is it? Like single cavalry. No, I want. Oh, how do I get them both together? Weird thing. Oh, yeah, is it double screen? No. Triple line. Yeah, for cavalry. Weirdly, these have all got like shortcuts of alt and then plus a number, but they never worked. You have to just actually click them. Normally I do single cavalry line, left flank for all my infantry, but then for cavalry, I think it's the double screen. No, it's not. It's triple standard. Yeah. National Guard. Right. This is truly disgusting. And I'm here for it. Right. Can they get down here? Let's give the cavalry a move order and see how they go to get down there. We have no artillery that we need to worry about. And we'll just see where my dragoons are going to get down here. If it is down, if there is a path down here, then boy oh boy do we just set up our cannons here and rake them with canister shot. They are starting to go this way, so I'm thinking perhaps that is the only pathway down. In which case, yeah, we have the artillery shift to those flanks. And that would mean they can only attack us from the two sides. God, this is a beautiful bit. I mean, actually, looking at this map here, yeah, we can see there's only the path down. All that is impassable terrain. Yeah. So technically they can come up this way, and then they can also form up over here. Where's it look like they're going to come on up? Yeah, over that side. What are these guys doing? Are they going over here? Or are they all pushing towards this section there? Yeah, we'll have that one there firing across. The rest can do their own thing. You guys can watch this position along here. Bombard them from afar. Set up over here where we can see there's this pathway up here. But the flanks of the artillery are secure anyway. March them up one by one. We may have to redeploy over to the other side once this starts firing on them. This is a glorious position. Fantastic. This is beautiful. And I feel like exactly what Napoleon would do if he could. Take the high ground, blast them from afar, shred them up, draw them up into the only small opening and position they can possibly do to march on up towards his force. At the moment we're not pulling enough of them over here, so I'm actually going to just redeploy that artillery here and fire on down towards them. I don't know if this is going to spark more of them to go around that way, in which case we'll have to redeploy the cannons again. I'm going to keep the grenadiers back in reserve. Keep Napoleon up top of the cliffs, overseeing everything. Just blast these guys to bits. Bring the other artillery up to that bit, because I think that might be spurring them on to go this way. In which case we will need to redeploy that cannon. Although even this, them coming up here, they have to wiggle around all that terrain. We've got a wonderful defensive position here. I don't know where exactly I'd pull you guys back to. I want to make sure you've got a clear line of sight. And the terrain does drop away a little bit. You probably want to hold right here and have the cannon right in the middle just firing on down. Which looks like that's what we've spurred the enemy into action with here. Oh, even the canister's close enough. Right, I'm going to shuffle you along. Probably move the cannon here, actually, and just shoot them as they come on up. Wish I had the horse-drawn artillery now, because that is very rapid on its redeployment. The artillery is nearly in position over here. I should have looked at this map when I was deploying, actually, at the start. Shuffled my troops around a bit more. Overlooking the field of fire, Napoleon himself. Yeah, move you guys around here. They're now desperately scrambling around. I think we're drawing enough of them over this side, which is good. Pull the artillery forward a little bit, because they can't attack it head on, which is great. They've got to go through my infantry here. Have you guys off fire? Well, we don't want them firing through my troops. Unlimber. Canister shot. They're nearly in position. Oh, you're clipping the ground, aren't you? Turn and fire over that way. Most of them gone that. We've got a split of their force now. I need you guys going forward a bit more. I don't know if you're going to be in range of their troops, though. But I need them as far forward as possible to get a canister firing. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Give them a volley.
Monsieur.
There we go. Right, from here it should be deadly if they can get the shot right and it doesn't go straight into the ground.
Infanterie, au rapport.
Le canon est prêt, monsieur.
Monsieur. Ordre de groupe.
Please fire on them. Please say you can get the angle right, because this will be disgusting. Well, that one certainly did. Ready. Aim. Fire! I think some of them are getting the shots off, but it's probably not as effective as I'd like. Focus on that one. Instead, switch you.
Lancez des ordres.
Limby, you guys up and move you around here to fire across.
Canon moyen.
Yeah, you're firing through the ground. It's not doing what I want it to do. So I need to pull you up here to this position.
Monsieur.
Garde. Ordre de groupe.
Deploy you two over here. Pull the cannon up. Yeah, they're going to get stuck as they advance. So it should give me time to get the cannon in place. Pathfinding is grim for them on this one, but I think it's, you know, it's winding mountain passes. It's not going to be easy. And they are walking up to their slaughter. Marvelous.
État-major des généraux.
Inspire the men as they go past.
Le canon est prêt, monsieur.
I mean, the other cannon is going to be a disgusting mess of death.
Milice. Monsieur. Ordre de groupe.
Artillery's nearly in position. Yeah, what I wouldn't give to have some horse-drawn artillery right now would be so much more rapid. This will be enough. Canister. Oh, yes. Let the shredding begin. Up on that ground there. Imagine if you'd just seen that. French artillery appearing on the ridgeline there. Terrifying. I'm just gonna kind of like keeping that big map open. It's quite nice to actually see everything going along up there. It's gonna be disgusting. So that goes through them there. They're gonna be in big trouble. You guys are in position. Open them up. Prepare to fire. Probably should be a little bit further forward actually, but that should be enough once they start firing volleys. Oh, yeah. That volley across from the side shredded them all on their advance. Let's see what happens here. Don't know if we ideally need to move forward to this bridge here where they're protected from that cliff line. Let's just see what their first volley's like.
Monsieur. Le canon est prêt, monsieur.
Yeah, they're not hitting. Moving forward a bit more. We can afford to do it.
Batterie au rapport.
Although, will I still have to press the attack to these guys again? Because I won't, again, likely won't have finished them all off. Can I just finish sieging them down? I'm probably going to have to press the attack one more time. Turin will be a series of 3 battles to claim victory. Unless we wipe out enough of them here that it is auto-resolvable.
Artillerie au rapport.
Infanterie, au rapport. Milice.
Cavalry's charged in there against the militia.
Milice.
Monsieur.
Unlimber, that should be a good shot there. I'm probably going to have to pull them back shortly.
Infanterie. Infanterie d'élite.
Move them in. I feel like this is the game where it's certainly, yeah, like formations, positioning, terrain. Like I'd normally, every single battle I would do would just be like, let's just do some lines and shoot each other and have some stuff on the flanks to flank the enemy, and that's about it. But this is one of the few Total War games that actually makes you position your troops and think about how you're positioning them and redeploy them. I think that's the biggest thing, like redeployment. Normally, I'd never redeploy. Find a position that works, sit there, and that's it. This, I'm constantly shifting artillery around, tweaking formations, moving them around. It's a very enjoyable tactical experience for sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to fight them again, right? Yeah, this is the side I didn't get quite right. I should have had more down here. I should have had dedicated artillery here. It was a nice idea holding up here, seeing if we could harass them, but it didn't quite work. I don't even know if these guys are actually shooting them effectively or not. It's quite a range to try and get them.
Milice prête à se
Even here, I don't think it's quite going to plan. Hunt down that militia. Move infantry to cover. I think you can actually see that one that well. Fire on these guys instead.
Milice.
I'd say send you guys down here, but you'll probably end up getting canistered. You might be able to fire a shot before these guys get in the way. Yeah, looked alright. Kind of firing up and over. These might fire straight into them though. Yeah, that did.
Milice.
That's fine. By the time these get into position, they'll be clear to fire. Yeah, we have completely wiped out that whole advance and that attack over this side. What I'm going to do is tell you guys to stop firing. All of you. Let them advance up, and then we will blast them when we can see the whites of their eyes.
Major des généraux, à vos ordres.
See them streaming off into the countryside.
Lancez des ordres.
Milice prête à se battre, monsieur.
Yeah, my dragoons are still over here fighting. Good. See him off.
Monsieur. Garde révolutionnaire.
Le canon est prêt, monsieur.
Victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Hold your position up here, I think. Move on in with the cavalry. Come on, up you march. God, imagine that, marching over the bodies of your comrades. Seeing where they've all fallen. None stood a chance. Hunt's power now massively in our favour. They need to be in range of these guys first. We really unleash hell. Are they going to stand there and try and volley? Need them to march up a little bit more. A little bit more. Hunt down the enemy dragoons. Now.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Blast them. I should have waited till they got in closer. Are they coming back? No, they've gone. They're caught between breaking and rallying all the time. Enemy general killed. Nice. Yep, stop firing. Let them march back on up. We'll hit them again. Two of them remain. That's fine. Right, we'll march on out. Across these guys. Fast forward it. Wait for me to get really close. This one, we need these guys having the longest shot possible. Keep coming. Wait until they stop. Try and take a volley. It's going to be about there, I think. Fire. There we go. Continue. A little bit longer. You guys get one more volley off. No, you're still reloading. Fast forward it. Another shot or two off. Take down a few more of them. Hopefully, this will be victory at Turin without a need for another battle. Otherwise, I guess I know what we're doing opening up the next episode. Flee, flee for your lives. Green's running down the last of these guys. Let's not have you friendly fire it. Just finish them off. Come on. I know. I know, but they're doing a great job. Top work, guys. Let's finish them off. Hopefully make it a slam dunk. me to take with an auto resolve next time. Although I probably will do it. I probably will save just beforehand because I really don't know what to expect from this auto resolve. And I also like. I definitely feel like the way more recent Total Wars, where especially in Warhammer, where they tell you specifically which units you're going to lose or take significant damage, that certainly, you know, is a nice safety net to know, oh, I won't auto resolve this, I'll try fighting it and try and save that unit. Whereas in previous ones, you didn't know if you were going to lose a unit. Enemy lost 3,062 of their nearly 6,000 strong force. They lost only half their troops. We lost 343 by comparison. They have 2,844 remaining. Obviously, they're mainly just militia. There was a bit of friendly fire. They killed 308, and I lost 343. And they had a bit of friendly fire as well. More so than I did. Wow, Dragoons. Nice. Artillery. 545 kills. Chasseurs 332. They did really well, actually. Yeah, the longer range shooting them as they advanced up. Artillery 289. And the other one 211. Boom. Yeah, we're still going to be fighting them.
Every army, fleet, or agent can reveal information about rival armies, navies, and settlements in their immediate proximity. The level of detail available depends on the type of character who is spying, so dedicated espionage agents perform better than generals in this capacity.
Okay, thanks for that. Right, what's this look like? Let's move these guys up. Could send the we keep marching you guys up. Could send the Chasseurs Cheval, but they still need to replenish. Slow replenishment rate, yeah.
Buildings that have been damaged.
How are we doing? Right. Well, what's that look like now? We've got those additional Fusiliers in. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw in a quick save here. And I'm going to take the auto resolve, but if I lose troops, I will just go in and fight this one at the start of the next episode, because I don't want to lose any of these guys, especially I don't want to lose like those Grenadiers, but I don't know what I'm going to get, and I don't know yet. I can't remember quite what the auto resolve does. Like, this isn't something I'm going to do throughout the rest of the series or anything like that. I just can't honestly remember what auto resolve is like in Napoleon, like how accurate it is. Is it going to kill off loads of my troops? So let's just see. And then that will kind of inform my tactics going forward. If I'm not sure about something, like if that's not going to give me a solid win, then we'll fight these sorts of battles. We lost 821. I don't think we lost a whole unit across that.
Become your protectorate. Protectorates can take advantage of the military might of their parent nation in exchange for 50% of their income and unlimited military access, as well as counting towards their protector's victory conditions. They may find themselves dragged into a conflict not of their own design, and unlike a regular ally, cannot decline a request to fight for their protector without automatically declaring war on them.
Good. Subjugate a kingdom. Following a number of defeats at your hands, King Victor Amadeus of Piedmont, Sardinia has called for an end to hostilities, cowed at the prospect of seeing his nation crushed before the might of the French Republic. As well as abandoning the coalition against our glorious nation and officially relinquishing all former claims to Nice and its surrounding regions, the Kingdom of Piedmont, Sardinia has agreed to grant the Armée d'Italie full military access to its land. Your deeds here today will have seriously compromised the Austrians' position in the region and have brought us one step closer to defeating our enemies. Alliance broken. Austrian Empire and Kingdom of Sardinia. And we can peacefully occupy it. Nice. So we get it, and then all their territory is protectorate, so I'm assuming their armies will harass the Austrians. It gives us a bit of a buffer now, doesn't it? Yeah, in terms of what did we lose there, I mean, we did take more damage to our troops. We obviously lost way more than we did in that last battle, but I have no idea. I imagine we probably would have lost more if we'd fought at Turin, because I'm assuming maybe it would have been that same map or not. I doubt we'd have drawn them up to us, potentially, but we fought plenty of battles. It was time to take that auto resolve. Yeah, we've got 2 spaces free. We didn't lose a whole unit, which is good. I'm trying to remember. Like, I feel like the Napoleon auto resolve doesn't, like, unless they're really low on unit count, doesn't tend to wipe troops out. It just tends to kind of spread damage across them all. We do need to repair that barrack so we can get troops out. We want to upgrade it. I'm thinking, what is the... Oh, we get quite a lot of gold from Turin. Maybe we switch that. We've got that there, though. What else have we got here? The stud farm, the stables, recruitment of cavalry. So I'm thinking, yeah, maybe you switch the magistrate here to the ordnance factory to get more artillery. So they've got a small force over there. I don't know how useful they're going to be against Austria, to be honest. Are they just going to crumble and we're just going to have to move in and reclaim them from them? I think as well the militia doesn't spawn in if they don't have an army in there, right? So if you want the militia, you always want to leave a unit in there. We probably should bring up Massena
Characters within your nation.
as well. Either recruit another general or just leave a unit of militia back there at some point. So yeah, we'll want you leading forces. We can't just have Napoleon do everything. We've got the extra fusiliers moving in to hold position there. We'll swap out some of the militia, leave them. Might bring up the chasseurs cheval as well. But we've now got some breathing room here, which is good. Yeah, that's looking nice. We'll see how Austria kind of counters that. We need to build a supply post. Yes, that's why I wanted to... Oh, we've got one going in there. 2 more turns. Good. And that gives us the... Grenadiers the line and experience for all land units. Nice. Right. Well, I think that's all we can do for now. We might as well do an order resolve, an end turn rather, and just see where it sets us up for next episode. That's pretty good. Right. Yeah. Let's end the turn. Austria gathering forces. I mean, I'm sure they've got some pretty substantial armies around somewhere. I didn't check diplomacy to see if I can get trade with them. I don't assume it doesn't automatically give it to us. There we go. They're offering gold and a trade agreement. Yeah, I'm not going to mess that around. I don't know how much they've got. It says they're moderate wealth. We'll take it. That will certainly help us. Wealth has now gone to rich. That's what I meant to do.
It's possible to cycle back through the advice that's already been displayed.
Lovely. Mission issued: liberation of Milan. Capture Milan. Noble people of Milan have suffered Austrian occupation for many years and yearn to be free of their influence. Liberate them from this oppression and they will surely welcome you with open arms. We'll gain 1,000 gold. Got a unit of revolutionary infantry. Enables recruitment of revolutionary infantry. That's nice. But yeah. Okay, so go for Milan next. That's where we're going to focus. We can't get agents, can we, in this campaign? Doubt it. So we're going to want to push straight through there. We don't know what they've got. We'll need to march Napoleon in force. We've got slow replenishment. So I'm probably going to have to leave some of these guys behind. Moderate replenishment. Why have you guys got moderate replenishment on the Fusiliers? Oh, because we can recruit you from that. If we upgrade that, can we get Grenadiers? No, I assume they're going to be like an elite unit that we just can't get in this campaign. Yeah, I'm thinking Ordnance Factory. We get 10% bonus to it there. So I don't know if we should switch that over to the... artillery or not. I mean, I could, you know what, I could switch this. Whoop, I could switch this one over because there isn't that much going for it. Make that the cannon foundry. Get more 6-pounders, though that one is that tier 2, so that one would switch actually straight to the ordnance factory, which would give a 6-pounder, 8-pounder, and 6-pounder horse artillery, which is very rapid. 5 whole turns, or we can be recruiting more artillery in 3 turns if we do it here. I think this is the one, to be fair, to convert, because we want all those generating us lots of money, because those will benefit from us from their other buildings that they've got. A supply post is going to be about replenishment rate in this region, so we may well actually want to pull some of our wounded troops back down here. They'll replenish quicker and better. Right, well, yeah, we'll kick things off next time by probably switching this on over to the ordnance, the cannon foundry, and then the ordnance factory upgrade afterwards. We'll bring in the Fusiliers to Napoleon's army. We could keep on pushing, although I'm tempted to maybe bring his troops down here for that supply post, that extra replenishment next turn, and then march on. Again, I want to keep the pressure up on the Austrians. And you're going to get, actually, yeah, we should probably we'll keep the army there. Actually, yeah, we'll just pull you guys in, add them all up, give them a turn of replenishment, then we may drop a few of them down here and then start looking towards Milan. We can go through, yeah, supporting Sardinia here. Are they at war? No, they're not. Interesting. So yeah, Austria isn't going to come on through. So it does. I think I don't know if the AI is kind of scripted to then declare war on them, but part of me wonders if maybe they don't declare war on Piedmont Sardinia, because this then gives the player a bit of a reprieve, a chance to build up and then push through without being harassed. So that's quite useful. Already trading. Yeah, that's all good. They're not going to break off from that. Happy days. So yeah, we'll go for Milan next. We don't need to worry about Venice, hopefully. Might need military access with them, though.
Military access.
We'll see when we get closer to them. Anyway, that's where we're going to wrap up part 2. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Until the next one, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Till the next one, take care, and ciao for now.